Good day, Single Tracks fans. Today we're going to take a look at the MonoRail Hitch rack from RockyMounts. This is a 40-pound rack that holds 2 bikes and retails for $539.95. The MonoRail is just as easy to put together as it is to load bikes on. There were 13 bolts and some included tools to get it all together, and it took about 10 minutes to get it from the box to the car. The overall build of the rack feels nice and sturdy, which is kind of its defining feature, as the rack otherwise looks and functions like most other bike racks you find today. And it does feel really well built. There's very little wobble in the hitch. The bikes have to move a tiny amount, but that movement's minimal compared to a lot of racks I've used in the past. RockyMounts puts a weight limit on this rack of 60 pounds per tray, so the total weight may actually be limited by the tongue on your car. For example, the tongue on my car can only hold 150 pounds, so if we chop off the 40 pounds of the bike rack, that leaves me with 110 pounds split between the 2 trays. So I may not be able to load 2 e-bikes on this rack, depending on what the e-bikes are. Loading and unloading bikes on the MonoRail is super simple. You flip the front supporting arm forward, adjust it all the way out, open the cradle in the back, set your bike in, put that adjusting arm up and tighten it down with some body weight to get it to suck down into the tire. You want to get it pretty close to the fork, but not touching it. You don't want it to rub. You kind of use that cradle behind the front tire to hold the bike in place while you're shoving that arm down into the tire. And then just a ratchet strap on the rear tire to keep it in place. As usual, you'll probably want to drop your post so that your cockpit is not interfering with the saddle of the bike next to it. And that's really it. This thing is super simple. Keeps your bike stable and in place, and it doesn't touch your frame. It doesn't touch anywhere that there's paint, unless maybe you have painted rims. So road vibration is not going to wear the paint off your frame, which is fortunately something we can expect from pretty much all bike racks these days. The MonoRail does include some sort of hitch lock that's made of a reinforced plastic kind of material. And like the included lock for the cable that goes around your bikes, it seems like it could be broken pretty easily with a hammer. And it seems these locks overall are really for making it harder and making it take longer to steal your bikes or the rack. A U-lock between your stanchions and that upper arm can definitely make it even harder to steal your bikes, or at least get them off the rack, and anybody who wants to steal the whole rack with your bikes is going to have a harder time. That's going to do it for this review. Make sure to check out all of our news and reviews over at singletracks.com. Click like and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future. Thanks.